to trust the process on this one, because when I tell you I was not sure how this was gonna go. What's up, guys? Welcome to my channel. XOXO Shiba here. If you're new to my channel, hello and welcome. And if you're an OG subscriber, what's good? Welcome back. We got a detailed tutorial for you guys today. This is my first wig. This is a bob wig from them, and it's super detailed because I had to finesse some things to get this to work for me, but didn't she turn out fabulous? I cannot complain about the final look, but it was a road, it was an uphill journey and a long climb to get here. She was worth the trip though, because I mean, look at this. It's gorgeous. It's just, tell me this don't look like a silk press. So if you're interested in seeing how I installed this gorgeous bob wig, keep on watching. Now y'all know Myfirstwig is one of my favorite hair brands. I just absolutely love the quality. This is a silky straight bob. As you can see, of course, it's got the HD lace and it is pre-plucked already for you. So unless you're like me and you like to do too much to customize things, you don't have to pluck it at all. But I am going to pluck it just a little bit because, like I said, I'm me and I like to do too much. So I'm just customizing it just a tad around the hairline areas that I thought were just a little too thick for me, just to get it to where I want it. Now, if you'll notice here in the middle part, the only thing that I was like for was when they did the pre-plucking, they did the middle part. And what I've learned is that you never want to pluck the middle part because you end up with gaps like this. I didn't really pluck much at all. Again, I just wanted to customize it a little bit more for the way that my head is. You can always try the wig on first and see if you want to pluck anything. It's totally up to you. Again, the hair is totally pre-plucked, so you really don't have to if you don't want to or need to. Myfirstwig's lace is just so perfect that I love to try to get the hairline like completely on point, so that way I can wear it with very little to no baby hair at all and it looks super natural. Now, the hair did come pre-bumped under already for me, but I'm just refreshing it because, you know, it was in packaging, it had to be shipped to me, and it was tussling around and all of that. So I just wanted to make sure it was refreshed and on point. I'm taking large chunks because it didn't need much work to it. Also, it's a silky straight hair texture. So, you know, it doesn't take much to straighten this out. Really, it didn't take much at all. It was super easy to do. I also have this in a jet black color. I really wanted to go like full jet black for this. Now, before I'm quite ready to install, I went ahead and took my hot comb and just went ahead and hot combed all the hair going back so it would be out of my way when I went to install the wig. Now, I do want to note this hair does have flyaways in it, so you're gonna definitely want to hot comb those hairs back. I even found it more useful to take the back of the comb to really like flatten those hairs down and keep them out of my way. Next, we're going to tint this lace to make sure it matches up with my skin tone. There's nothing worse than putting on a wig and ended up with a halo. Now we're ready to lay the bald cap down. I was trying so hard not to pull it past my eyes so I wouldn't get a run. And what did I do as soon as I cut by my ear? First cut, I get a run. Of course I do. I'm using my ebon lace spray again to lay down this bald cap. They really won me over from Got to Be Glued. Like, I really don't use the Got to Be Glued spray anymore after discovering this. I need a big bottle. I'm running out. This stuff is so good and it dries so fast and I don't have to worry about like a sticky residue mess every time. Like, listen, when I like something and I like this stuff. If I let this go, you can tell nobody, I'll tell nobody. I hope you're responsible. For me, when I'm cutting my bald caps, because I don't have a whole lot of real estate space on my forehead, I like to get as close to pretty much on top of my hairline with the cap as possible, because when you put your wig on, you're going to have to pull it past your hairline, and I just don't have the space to have a wig cap going past my hairline and then a wig going even farther past that. It just don't work for me. So I cut off as much as I can on my bald caps. That's because of my head. So if you don't have those same issues, don't feel like you have to cut your bald cap as far back as I do. I ran into a big little problem installing this wig. My wig was way too small for me. Now, I expect that with my first wigs because to me, they run a little bit small. I know some people feel like they can run kind of big, but to me, they run a bit small. I've never been able to just fully fit their wigs on my head, so I expected that already. But this one seemed like it was just extra small for me. I do have the size 2 cap size. I double checked, and it just was not working. I was just like, what am I going to do? So what I did was I ended up cutting behind the ear on the wig, so that way I would be able to pull the wig up farther on my forehead. That helped me a lot, but it still wasn't covering the whole bald cap on the side. So what I ended up having to do was cut my bald cap back, so that way my sides was just my hair underneath. Once I cut off enough of the cap, I just took a little bit of Got To Be Glued in the yellow tube, very small amounts because you don't want to use too much and then cause a product residue. And I just used that to lay the edges back down that had rolled up from being cut. Now, surprisingly, I actually did have to cut around the ear tabs for once. Usually I don't have to do that. Somebody had asked me about that before in another video. Usually I don't have to cut any ear tabs, but on this one I did. I went the spray install route for this unit because I was only going to wear it for about 2 days total. However, Myfirstwig has dropped their own lace glue. So when you're shopping for wig kits and things like that to go with their wigs, you can now get lace glue as well. So they're a one-stop shop. If I'd have known the wig was gonna fit this way, I think I would have left my sides out, but unfortunately they already had product on them, so I couldn't pull them out and flat iron them or anything because, you know, they already got gel and all that goop on my hair, so you can't flat iron on top of that. That's just gonna burn and mess up your hair. But for future reference, I'm definitely gonna leave my sides out when I wear it again. After I blow dried on cool, I'm just cutting off that lace in a jagged motion as always. I said it before, I'm gonna say it again. I just absolutely love Myfirstwig's lace. It's practically invisible. It's to the point where even off camera, I gotta get up close and personal, I can't talk, in the mirror to see and make sure that I got all the lace off that needed to go because it's that hard to see. Now, while I'm melting the lace down with an elastic band on, I'm going to go ahead and style the wig. I chose a curved side part with this unit. I like a bob and a side part on me. I just really do. I'm using my wax stick and my hot comb to set the part and lay everything down. I didn't have to use a whole lot of wax because the hair is already a silky texture, so it's pretty easy to obey me. Like, look at how well this hair just lays. It's the obedience for me. This hair was raised right. It's giving fresh silk press. It looks like my hair grew back already. What wig? I don't even see a wig here. Whose wig? Not mine. Little extra wax for them few little stubborn flyaways. We had to get them all together, get them in line with the rest of the hairs. And a little hairspray to keep it flat. I added a little bit of mascara to the sides because in my mirror, I could still see a little bit of the cap. So I just wanted everything to be, you know, perfect and put together. Y'all, I had to trust the process on this one because when I tell you I was not sure how this was gonna go. I really was not sure. When I started finessing it and it still wasn't fitting right, I was like, I don't know about this. I don't know about it. But they don't call me hair wig killer for no reason, okay? We finessed this. It worked. It actually looks like it's giving asymmetrical a little bit, but it's not. It just came this way. I think the layers, because it's kind of layered a little bit. It might be a little bit longer in the front, which is why it's giving what it's giving. But it's super pretty. I love this. It's a very like everyday, off-wrist friendly grown woman kind of unit. It's perfect bob hair. I love a nice sleek bob when it comes to human hair. I'm not a huge fan of sleek when it comes to synthetic wigs, but with a human hair wig, I love it on a bob. Like, it just does what it's supposed to do. Now, clearly, this is not big head friendly. Absolutely love Myfirstwig. I think the quality is amazing when it comes to wigs, but these head sizes be killing me every single time. I wish they had like a 3 or a 4 size because that's what I need. Like, and my hair's not even like a huge head. Like, usually, you know, wigs fit me all right. I might have a little bit of hair out on the sides, but not like this. I just love how natural this looks. The density of it is all the way natural. Everything about this is just very natural. I'm feeling it. I do wish that we'd had more cap on this, like right around here. You know, I wish it did a little more of this instead of having this corner right here. That's kind of like annoying, but it's fine. But all in all, I really like this a lot. I think it's like the perfect everyday, if you're obviously a first wig, if you're looking for that, this would be a good one if you have a smaller head size, for sure, because they do everything for you. I'm a perfectionist, so obviously I'm gonna pluck and stuff, but you don't need to do that. You don't need to bleach the knots. The hair is practically done for you. I bumped the ends just, you know, to press it out since it was in the packaging. But you really didn't have to do much at all as far as styling goes. But anyways, if you're interested in this unit, I will have all the details linked down below in the description box. Thank you guys so much for watching. Shout out to My First Wig for sending this unit to me. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.